Now I see you. Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. Can you
How's the
hear me?
weather there,
Okay.
Warren?
Okay. All right, no problem.
How's the weather there in the States now?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, how's
Say it
the
again?
weather?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes. Oh, it's kind of like I don't know, it might be like in the 50s, no snow or anything. You know what I mean? It doesn't really snow a lot where I am. It's you know, it might get like maybe 30 degrees or something like that, but as far as snow, we don't get
Warren,
it. So
can you
like
be louder a bit on your side?
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, maybe you can come near you.
Let me scoot up a little bit.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Now you sound like Marshall.
Okay, how's that? Is that better? Okay.
Good. Whatever it is, welcome to my 3M forum and assimilation. I'm honored to have you, guitar wizard, guitar shredder, to be on my channel so that we can share some moments playing sound effects, whatever that you use, whatever that we all use here, and we can just share with the kids, with the players around here, and just sharing is caring, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Right,
Okay.
absolutely.
Without
it's an honor to be here. I like.
further ado, I want to ask you, who is your main influences?
My main influences are.
Oh, Xavier.
You know, one of my main influences is George Lynch, of course, but a lot of my influences are like people that I know. There's a guy out of Pittsburgh. His name is Jim Dofka. He's a really good guitar player. He's good. Yeah. And then my guitar teacher, his name was Mike Himmel. He's from the Northern Virginia area. He was my guitar teacher when I was 15, 16 years old.
Bro.
Yeah.
Can you
he's
come up a bit, because I can't see you. It's a little bit. Can you bring the camera down, please? Thank you.
Oh, okay. Just a second.
Cool.
Okay.
Should be better. Yeah.
Is that better?
Good. That's good. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let me. I'm gonna have to arrange some stuff here. Let me see what I can put up here. Oh, 8 minutes. Oh.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Cool.
How about that? Is that good? Okay. Like I was saying, of course, George Lynch. There's Jim Dofka out of Pittsburgh. Look him up on Facebook sometimes. He's
Then,
like I said, Mike Himmel. I'm pretty sure you probably seen Mike Himmel play. He does all the okay. He does all the Van Halen and stuff like that. He was doing that back in the 80s when I took lessons off of him. Just totally inspiring to actually see somebody do that. And then, of course, you know, my family, I come from a family of musicians. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, going to church with my grandmother, all of my cousins and all my uncles, all played the instruments in church. You know, so, yeah. Right.
Cool. Yeah.
Then my mom, she played piano and sang all the time. You know what I mean? So, and I was just the one to take it outside of the church thing.
Come in.
Kind of like the heavy metal thing. So,
okay, that's
thank you, man.
Okay. Do you have any? I mean, it's not. I want to ask you this very deep question. Blues is definitely a part of your heart.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I mean, I'm just going to tell you straight up. I never really listened to blues and stuff like that. I remember being like 7 or 8 years old, and you know, my uncle bought the first Van Halen record, and Kiss Alive 2 came out. You know, so I'm this little kid, and you know, my uncle, he gets the albums and he brings them home, and you know, he puts the headphones on my head, man. And once I heard like the Van Halen stuff, that's what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And it was like a lot of my, like I told you, a lot of my relatives played guitar and drums and bass and stuff like that. And they had a band that they played in. They used to practice at our house. And I always used to ask my cousins, you know, show me something on the guitar, show me something on the guitar. And it was just like, you know, you too small, get out the way, we don't have time. But they never really knew how much I really, really, really wanted to do it. I mean, it was so bad when I was in school as a kid. I was sitting there drawing pictures of like Kiss stage and everything blowing up, or drawing Van Halen guitars and shit like that, and totally not paying attention to the teachers. And you know what I'm saying? But it was just that, you know, I just wanted to do it so bad. Right? Once I got the chance to do it, you know, that's all I did. And that's right. There ain't no turning back now.
Okay, can I just so what I meant about the blues was it's not about musical playing the blues, but definitely the deepest feel of the blues will always be in us, right? Will always be in us.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I got you. But it's kind of funny how, I don't know, here in the United States, okay, somebody like me that plays this kind of stuff, you know, it's almost like they don't take me serious, or I can't get my foot in the door. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, you know, if I was and it's the truth, if I was a white kid, you know what I'm saying? Even now, I would be signed already. I'd be on the record label somewhere. But it just seems like it's so hard for me to get my foot in that door as far as playing like George Lynch and that type of metal, or any type of metal. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you have a few guys that do it, man, but you can count them on one hand. You know, you got like Tosin Abasi. You got, I have a friend, his name is Al Joseph. You know, these are really good guitar players. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, getting our foot in the door, man. It's just, I mean, yeah, we may have, you know, thousands of views on social media, but as far as being in the quote unquote industry, it's still like, it's almost like it's unheard of here. You know, it's crazy. So I'm just at the point to where I play because I love to play. If something happens and somebody wants to do something like that, that's fine and dandy. But I'm happy just sitting here playing just for everybody that I play for online. You know, I'm just at a point in my age.
I understand. I understand.
You know, I'm just going to
but end of the day, is the passion that rules the game, right? Regardless of what I know, I can relate on your how you think, because regardless of anything, once you are a player, you love your thing, and then regardless of anything happens, it's about the color, it's about the hierarchy and all that. It doesn't matter anymore. End of the day, we need to play. We need to play, right?
Right.
Okay. Warren.
Exactly.
One more question before we start. Maybe I will start to play, or you want to start to, you can start to play anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you share with us? Can you share with us your endorsement?
Waiting to sign on. There we go. Oh, sure. Right now, my head and stuff isn't here because it's so big. I'm in like a small place. So, but I'm endorsed by Crunch Labs, and you know they make amp heads, they make cabinets, and also I have Witchtronics, which makes
that's good.
They make my overdrive pedal, which is here. You know what I'm saying? They make like different overdrive pedals and stuff like that. And also String Joy. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They make guitar strings. They're out of Nashville. They're called String Joy, but I have them also. So you know, just some tools that I can use to bring the sound to everybody. You know, and both of the amp is called really nice people.
Crunch Lab, right? Yeah, I heard it's good. Very good. Okay, and then do you have any guitar endorsement deal so far? guitar endorsement deal.
Say it again. Oh, right now, I've been endorsed by Vintage.
The one,
Guitars for probably about 3 years.
How is it?
So they said,
good?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're good. They're good for what what they do. But I'm one of these type of players. Look,
it's all
you could have $1,000 guitar, or you could have a $200 guitar. You are going to sound like you, regardless of what brand or what guitar it is. So I'm just at that point in my age now to where I'll play just about I can play anything, and I'm like me.
I'm the same boat, Okay, bro. You want me to play something first, or you play something first?
It's up to you. What you want to do? I'll play here. I'll play.
Okay.
I'm going to play. I've been working on this little backing track for the last few days, so I'm going to play. I'm going to play the rhythm part of it through, and then I'll go through and I'll do like some lead stuff. Okay. So I hope you can see my guitar from here because I'm sitting like in here. I'll scoot back a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully you can see my.
Can you show the head stock a bit?
See my.
Is that a shovel?
Okay.
Is that a shovel? Hey.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
All right. I'll play through it. I'll play the rhythm part first, and then I'll go back and I'll play some lead parts over that. Okay.
No. Suddenly, the level dropped.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
I can hear, but can you?
Can you hear that?
I can hear a bit, but can you? When you play with the music, when you play with the backing track, it drops maximum.
Okay, I got you. Let me. Oh, shit, I'm turning it all the way down.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Can you try again with the music so that I can check the level for you from you?
Yeah. It's going to be loud for me because I had to turn it up really loud. All right. Let me see here.
It's too tiny.
Turn it up.
Maybe you can increase the level on your phone, or maybe. Yeah. Yes.
Did it drop off again? Huh? I don't know. I don't know why it keeps clipping like that. Let me see something.
Bro, you can play. It doesn't matter. You play. I will ask my people to increase the volume later on. Just play. Hey, I can hear, but
okay.
Just
did you hear that? Okay.
Bro, I wouldn't want you to keep on playing because I can't hear anything here. So
yeah.
Do you have a microphone? A small microphone? Wow. Okay. If you have the microphone, maybe you can just put it in your phone, and then you can capture the volume on your backing track on your guitar. That'll be better.
Yeah, I don't have a microphone.
Okay.
Because my phone.
What you can do is you don't play with the backing track. You just play your guitar. That will be more. The song will be more direct to me.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Just let me know if you can hear it. Okay.
No, it dropped. Suddenly it drops. I don't know why. Can you maybe shake on the maybe just
No. Let me see.
It drops. It drops just like that from a good volume.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it just dropped.
Yeah, because I quit playing. Let me see.
Good.
I don't know.
Suddenly it drops from a full volume. From a full volume, it drops to like from 10 to 1.
Here, let me see. Let me do this. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try to turn that up that way.
Yeah, it's clipping.
Oh my goodness. I'm just having all kind of technical difficulties here. Jeez.
Can anybody assist Warren on your side, please?
Okay. Let's see.
Bro, at least what I can do is you just play whatever you want to play. Later on, I will when I download it to my channel in YouTube, I will ask my friend to increase the volume.
Okay.
That's the best we can do because it clips
Okay.
from a good volume. It drops to suddenly 1. Yeah? I don't know why, but never mind. You just play.
Right, I got you. Okay.
It's a little bit tiny, but we can hear. Great, great. But okay, can I ask you a question? I just want to know about the amplifier that you use. Is it a 5 watt or 2 watt or 1 watt? What's the voltage? The what?
What? Oh, it's
10 watt.
It's just 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little here. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm using right now. Because I can't play through like my half stack or anything in the house. I can't do that. So here.
Okay. No wonder. No wonder it's tiny. No wonder it's tiny because it cannot go to full blown volume.
Right.
So when you increase the volume, volume, it sounded small because it's clean. So now.
Right. You know what?
Come. Just try. Yeah. Why not?
Let me try it this way. Just give me a second. Let's try that.
Same thing.
Can you hear that? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what to do about it then. So I was going to try to play everything directly through my
Never mind. When later on when I upload it to my channel in my YouTube, I will ask my friend. He will help me to at least increase maybe 2 or 3 maximum. So now it's my turn.
Right. I got you.
So you know my 3M method, right? I just go in, I just play it spontaneously. Yeah, man.
Hey, man. That's all I do anyway. I'm just playing anything.
Give me a minute. What the hell is this? Can you hear it? Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I can hear
maybe
I can hear it, but yours was going in and out too.
Maybe because of creepy.
Yeah, but I can hear what you were playing.
But who cares, man? You just play.
Could have been. But you sound awesome. Sound awesome, yo. Jeez. I heard all that, man, I've never heard you play like that. You know what I mean? It was like you were doing like the neoclassical type. You know, a lot of
that's another side of me.
You know what I'm saying? That's awesome.
You know, because when I play, I really want to play something very melodic first. You know, all the band stuff and all the bluesy stuff.
Right,
I love that one. But on my shred side, I do shred also.
Right. Oh yeah, I see.
So we all share the same boat, bro.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Okay, but never mind.
No doubt. No doubt.
On your side, this is another question. Modern rock, blues, and shred. I know you are going to the shred stuff, but what is your concern and what is your thinking that you can share with us about modern rock?
I mean, modern rock is more. I'm going to take it from the aspect from where I listen. I listen to a lot of, people may not think of this, but I listen to a lot of, I listen to a lot of the like death metal. I listen to a lot of listen to black metal, and I listen to stuff like melodic metal, like Evergrey. I listen to Evergrey, Symphony X, stuff like that. Old Fates Warning, you know what I mean? So with the modern stuff, it just seems like everything is just moving constantly. You know what I mean? It's just like everything is moving or everything is syncopated to the kick, And it's just like it's almost like there's so much movement that they're losing the song aspect, if that makes sense. I think it's all what they do. Don't get me wrong. I sit and listen to stuff, but I'm just like, man, everything is just moving on a constant. But like I said, it's these young kids, man. We were young once, and whenever we were young, people thought the shred stuff or listening to bands like Testament or stuff like that. They thought we were extreme too, So that's just how I look at everything. Just like our stuff was extreme to our parents, just like for us and what my kid listens to, it's extreme for me. You know what I mean? So, but it's all, I respect it all, basically. As far as blues goes, I'm just going to be honest with you.
You are the blues.
That's not what attracted my ear, so I didn't really listen to a lot of blues. I know what you're saying,
I'm not trying to be racist or I'm not trying to be colored or what.
Like I said.
For me, no. What is about? I'm going to comment now. It's not about racism. It's not about anything. It's not about color, black or white. But my point is,
I know it's right.
The blues is always logically attached to the black people. That's my point.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because we invented that shit. Just like we invented that, and I'm gonna just call it like I see it. I mean, we came up with that, and the concept of rock and roll in general. That is right here. The whole concept, yes, and it goes way back. Right. You got like, you have like Little Richard, you had like Fats Domino, you had Chuck Berry. You know what I'm saying? Those guys, they were the innovators of rock and roll in general. And then, of course, you had like Jimi Hendrix. Okay? All of this, what we have, if it wasn't for those guys, it wouldn't be there. So a lot of times that's what I talk about when I say it's weird here in the States, because for something that he invented,
so sad,
I can't get my foot in the door. You know? Man, and that's just the truth, you know. But it's like I say, it's fine. You know, I'm going to play regardless of, you know, because you know, the older I get, the more I don't even want to
the reason I say this because
you know,
all my blues collection. I mean, I don't play blues. I listen to blues. I don't play blues. I don't cover blues. No, I don't do that.
Right.
Because all the method of the blues playing that I play was played by all my heroes. Willie John Ross, Michael Schenker, Gary Moore, and all these. Those cats, they play, and when I covered them back in the mid-80s, that's what I learned. But I was never satisfied with that thing because it was too sharp, too rough, and too violent at certain time. But when you listen to B.B. King, Freddie King, Albert King, Jimi Hendrix, you know that guy Robert Cray? Wow, man. He's my favorite, bro.
Yes.
You know, when they play, there was not into the you must play lightning fast, you must play something very fast. You know, some of the non-black players, they tend to play blues not with one or single or two notes only. They always become boring to play one or two notes. But when you listen to Buddy Guy or you know players like Robert Cray and all these, they play at certain notes and they go deep into it. You know, without thinking of pitching and all that. I mean, it's all about the voicing, the voice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They're playing what they playing. They mean in that shit.
That's what I'm trying to say. What is your upcoming plan, Warren, for yourself? Are you coming out with a single or something?
Yeah, I'm going to come out with. I'm going to record an EP.
Okay.
You know, I talked to my uncle a lot still. You know, and he's like, man. You know, I talked to him the other day. And he's like, man, you just need to go ahead and record your EP. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to be working on some material. But I actually have 2 songs on my Bandcamp. If you just look me up, do a Google search for me in Bandcamp, you can just find me there. I have 2 songs posted there. And they're pretty good. And I think one of them, the subject matter is it deals with police brutality. You know, so I think I sent it to you earlier today, but I sent you that one because it deals with you know, I'm sure you probably see all the police brutality that goes on over here. So I wrote a song about that. You know what I mean? And you know, and that's what was on my mind whenever I was writing the song. So that's why I just
you know, let me ask a little bit more outside question about the song that you write about the police brutality. I mean, America is a freedom country where you have freedom of speech or whatever you want to do. But why suddenly those people become like, you know, not in a good shelter? I mean, the force are becoming brutal, and I don't know why, but why?
You know, to be personal, man, and this is just me, and this is just the way I think about things. You know, a lot of times people get a stereotype of what they're like, you know, and if you keep, just like on the news, if they keep telling you it's going to rain every day, you know, if they keep telling you it's going to rain, it's going to rain, it's going to rain, guess what? You're going to start believing it after hearing it so many times. Even if it rains one time. You're still going to believe it because it's been programmed in your mind over and over. That seems to be what's going on here as far as, you know, people of color. It's just like, it's just overbearing the negative publicity that we get as a people. You know, we get so much negative, and people actually think, you know, the majority of us are bad people, or we steal, or we're always killing, or, you know, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So after a certain point, you know, you keep telling people the same thing, just like I said about the rain, then people are going to start believing what they say about you. Regardless if
it's the method of to portray the thing, and then people start believing, right? Okay, I understand. It happens here also anyway, but you know, but we managed to wash it out here in Malaysia. In my country, it's lucky that we all be together as all the race, Malays, Indians, Chinese, you know, Punjab, a lot of different races stay together. And luckily, our kings, our royal kings, and you know the kingdoms, they are all still manage the country as good as until today. Hopefully, it stays long and respect each other, and you know, a religion should respect religion also, all religion. Race should respect all race, even in Muslim. Proudly as a Muslim, there's a saying: let them be with their own religion, we be with our religion, and we respect each other. That's it. Yeah.
Right. That's it. That's all it's supposed to be, man. You're supposed to respect everybody. I respect. Look, I went to school where I went to high school. I went to school with just about, you know, somebody in our school basically representing everywhere on the freaking planet. You know what I mean? You know, so it was just like, man, it just, you know, it opened up my mind, you know, to a lot of different things. Going to school with different people and becoming friends with them, and you know, I go to house and this bitch be totally different over here. I go to their house, it'd be totally different. But everybody was cool. You know what I mean? So that's how I am. You know, I'll give anybody a chance until you show me you are a bad person. I'll give anybody a chance, man.
What strings do you use? You know? What strings? What brand? What gauge? Strings. What strings?
They're called String Joy. String Joy, and I've always used balls like the nines, the Super Slickies in the bright pink pack.
I used that for 20 years maybe, but now I'm almost 15 years with the Darius. Because it lasts better for my fingers.
Okay, I got you.
Ernie ball tend to it's good string, it's very good string, but it tend to be hard to to stretch out. When I do play concerts, in big venues or small venues, with Ernie balls, I have problem to get it in pitch again all the time with my Floyd. But once I change into the other reels, it eliminates the problem. It's done.
Gotcha. Cause when I string my guitar, I might rap just once. You know what I'm saying? I might rap one time, and then once I got it wrapped, you know what I'm saying? I'll pull on it, tighten it again, pull up, pull up on it. You know what I'm saying? And stretch them out. That way.
Right.
That's just me.
Okay, bro.
You know, everybody has different techniques.
There's a question I want to let you share with all the people, with my followers and my fans, and a lot of musicians here also want to know, is your approach to do solos, your solos. If your approach in a backing track is either impromptu, or is either you plan your music or whatever, what do you go for? Scales or modes or what? Okay.
I try to do a mixture of both. You know, to be honest, I don't really do modes. It's just kind of what it's just kind of what comes out. I know what it's like a puzzle kind of. I know what you know, I know what goes together. It's kind of where I, you know, and I might be playing these modes, I might be doing all this technical stuff and stuff like that, but I don't know the name of it while I'm sitting there playing it, because when I'm playing, by the time I hit the note, I've already thought of the next one. You know, so yeah, I just play what comes to mind.
Yeah,
I play a lot of harmonic minor and diminished arpeggios and stuff like that. But as far as and I guess I do come from a bluesy aspect doing some of the George Lynch stuff. But that's just what I do, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm past the point of trying to keep up with these kids. I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah, As long as you enjoy what you play, that's
what I
more
love,
important.
and I'm just gonna keep it there.
Okay, Warren.
Exactly.
What is your words of wisdom for the kids? Words of wisdom for the kids.
What is my what? Word wisdom. Oh, I got you. No matter what you're going through, no matter how hard times get, no matter what your mental state is, if you're going through something bad, or if you're going through something that, you're feeling hurt, pick up that guitar. Because I guarantee you, when you pick that guitar up, you start hitting those notes, right? You won't be thinking about it.
We all go through that stage, right? No money, no nothing, but take the guitar, we forget everything.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right. None of that. Take the guitar in your hand, so try.
Okay, your stage
so that's
set up or at home. What do you use for your signal change, or maybe on stage? At home, what do you use? Okay, the small amp, right? Okay,
I just use this Yamaha THR10. Because I mean everything else, because I stay in like a townhouse, so I can't be like super loud or anything like that. So I use this right here, and I have I have some M audio monitors. The little Yamaha already has an audio interface built in it, and it's USB. So I just hook that. I use Reaper to record. Yep. So I use Reaper and Easy Drummer too.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, for your crunch and for your crunch lab, your crunch speakers or something like that. Okay, you have your own model under you or under your own name or how?
No. This was just a model they came out with. It's really cool because I don't play a lot of clean stuff. If I'm playing live, it's very rare if I even play clean. So this particular model, it's 100 watts, all two head, and it only has one channel. It has a gain function on the back of the amp as well as in the front. So that's what makes it kind of unique. But like I said, I'm gonna bring my stuff here, and I'm waiting to get a cab from the crunch guy. His name is Mike. Sorry about that, but I'm waiting to get a cab from him. Once I get the cab, I'll set up in here.
Then we do a second live again.
Because that way I'll be able to get a microphone and mic everything up. So.
Okay, Warren. It's been a while that for me and for all Malaysian players and some nation around here in Southeast Asia to see shredders. The old time when we have Tony McAlpine, he's a great guy, man.
Yes.
The differentiate between difference between him and other shredders. I'm not talking about colors. I'm talking about the playing aspect. Tony McAlpine always play melodically on every shredding. Do you agree with me? And he
absolutely
his melodic is so good, man.
Absolutely, and that's because he studied that piano and he studied his theory. That's why his music flows the way that it does. He has a total concept of the formulas you put together for his melodies to come out that they do. He has that shit. He has that shit programmed in his head. He's totally dialed into that.
The song Tears of Kara?
I totally agree. Absolutely.
Oh wow, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
Me too.
the first time I heard that, man, I fell in love with that. You know what I mean? I was just, I mean, I was already a George Lynch fan, and you know, I just heard of Tony McAlpine, and to hear those two
Oh
together
yes,
on
same
that
here.
track, man. I
You
mean,
know,
I still listen to that today,
George
and it gives
here,
me goosebumps.
Lynch.
You know? Yeah.
I saw him here. He did a guitar clinic for Asia under Yamaha acoustic. You know, he came here.
Oh,
One of my friend, he came under the company of my friend. So my friend called me early in the morning. He said, "Dude, you know what?" I said, "What? Tell me something." He said, "Hey man, your hero is here, man. I got four main heroes with me. My four heroes. Holy John Rod. Holy John Rod is my number one hero. Gary Moore, Josh Lynch, and Michael Schenker. These are the four cats that really run to me, man. So when I saw Josh here, he played with acoustic guitar Yamaha, but with a pickup. And then at end of the clinic, he mentioned to them, he was talking to the microphone. He said, "I know you guys came here to see me play on my electric guitar, but it's okay. I brought my effect." He brought his vintage effect, you know, with the overdrive effect.
right.
That guy killed it, man. I was so shocked. I shed tears on my eyes, man. I was like, "Hey, man, this guy can really play like this." Oh.
Right. Just like on you remember
Yeah.
you remember the hearing aid thing where Dio and all the they did guitar? Remember that? There was something, you know, after I remember watching the guitar part where they showed all the guitar players playing and stuff. Man, when George Lynch hit that shit, man. You know, when he did his thing, it was just like he was just so totally different than everybody else in the room. You know what I mean?
There's two guys that people are watching.
It was
Henry Mumstead and Kid. Remember that? Henry was just doing this show.
Right.
Yeah.
Neil Sean too, the guy from Journey.
Yeah.
He's you know, he's a beast, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, be honest.
Neil Sean was another guy who's very melodic. Yeah. Okay, bro.
Right. Absolutely.
Another question a very important question that I need to ask you on your thinking. How is it important? So is it important on your thinking that you can share with the kids to have influence, to copy your influence and to learn something from your influence and then be on your own? Is that important for you, or to stay as clone possible?
Well, here's what I think about that. It is important for you to play what you like, regardless. Play what you want to play. Play what you like to play, because that is what keep you interested in playing the instrument. So whatever it is that you like, or whoever influences you and makes you want to pick that guitar up, and you know, if that's what you like and that's what you want to play, by all means play it. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and say don't copy off of this dude or don't copy off of that guy, because 99.99% of every musician got an influence from somewhere. They didn't just come up. They just didn't come up with shit by themselves. Something that they heard caught their ear. Oh, I don't give a damn who it is, because you know, something that they heard caught their ear to make them want to do what they do. So I would totally say, by all means, you know, if you like something, you like a guitar player, and you think he's badass, and you want to learn that style, by all means, learn as you can from that dude.
Thank you.
That's what's going to keep
you very
wanting
inspiring to hear something from you. Hopefully, because my method of this 3M that I always share with the kids is how to make them understand. It's always important to learn from your heroes. Never stop. But it's always another opening door for yourself. to approach all these people and grab something from them, all these diamonds and jewels from them, and try to be on your own. That's what my method of 3M I'm doing now is I formulated the 3M method called, the first M is mencari in our language. Mencari means to keep on searching. The second word is menggali. Menggali means to keep digging. Keep digging. You have goals everywhere. On these people, all great players, they have everything. Keep digging. And then the last one will be menjiwai. Menjiwai means to put your soul into whatever you play. So that is the great formula that for me I formulated so that the kids can understand. It's been trashed around here for so many years, but now the people understand, and now it's going everywhere. You know what I mean, right? So yeah, in your philosophy of thinking, of playing, I understand, because I saw your playing. I saw the way you play. I saw the way you approach your guitar. It's not about just playing. Everybody can do that. Everybody can do that. It's so easy. But the moment I saw you was why we can relate, because that is yourself that you put into it. Your passion. It's so hard to play something or any instrument where you have no money, you have no family, no job, and then your band leave you away, but you still keep on playing. That is you, Warren. And I have full respect. I have full respect for you, brother.
Absolutely.
You know this, right?
Thank you. But here's what I tell people. You're going to go through some hard times in your life, okay? And this is a harsh reality. My life ain't going to stop. It ain't going to stop just because you lost somebody. It ain't going to stop because you love somebody and you lost them. It ain't going to stop. You know what I mean? So your best bet is to suck it up and keep on moving. You got to. You got to keep it moving, man. And this is a harsh reality, but the world don't care what you've been through. And that's a harsh reality, but it's the truth. Them bills don't come regardless. If you got a job or if you lost somebody or whatever, you still got to pay your bills, man. You know what I'm saying? So, or you still got to live life even though you've been through a hard space.
That's very inspiring,
man, because that's just the way.
I always tell my students, I have hundreds and hundreds of students here. I always tell my students, what we are here in our country is still far away from the country in America and in Europe, where people are always struggling. There are millions and millions, hundreds and hundreds of millions of people staying in one country. They have races, they have, people thinking about black, white, Chicano, or whatever. Things are getting harder and harder, but yet they can still play and they can still move on and achieve something. That is something very inspiring for me. We are still in a country where we can still relax. People can still sit down in a coffee shop and spend 8 hours, 10 hours doing nothing. So I told them, I always tell my students, don't do that. Always think about how suffer will come to you, and you have to struggle and still play your instrument.
That's right, man. That's part of it, man. It's just, it's a continuous journey. Even now, I'm 52 years old. I started playing when I was probably 15 or 16 years old. That's when I started playing. So that's just something that's been nonstop in my life. I couldn't imagine if I did, There's only going to be a certain amount that I'm not going to do it,
What is your age now?
So,
Don't mind asking.
So
52. I'm going to be 60, man. I mean,
Gotcha.
But at your age, as you're still passionate and still moving and still playing, that have a lot of respect for me to you, bro. keep doing what you're doing. You know, one day, remember, okay, I have a guy, a young player from Indonesia. His name is Mika Rafino. Good player, very good player. Young age, I think about 15 years old, very good player. He's a multi-instrumentalist, he can play everything. A shredder. So I was with him yesterday on the phone, and then he'll be coming out on my channel maybe tomorrow. But we are thinking of writing a song where we are playing. We are calling maybe 5 countries plus US. You will be one of my list. You ready?
Oh yeah, I got you, man.
I will help you definitely. I will help definitely.
Right.
Because it's gonna be a shred machine song. You know. Yeah, we'll give everybody a chance to blow it, man. Okay. Before we end this, what do you call it, this talk, do you have anything you want to ask me or something, or maybe you want to share something before we leave?
So what's the music like as far as do bands come there?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Do you guys have
the Scorpion before in 1980s came here. We have Mr. Big, we have Deep Purple, we have Bon Jovi, we have Yang Wee Mamsin 3 years ago, 4 years ago. He came. I saw him. I saw him in 1996 in Singapore.
Right.
That guy is monster, man. That guy is a monster.
Wow. Oh yeah, absolutely. So who's that? There's a company that you play in their guitars. What's the name of that company? Yes.
I'm the first endorsement deal for Southeast Asia. Yeah, this one. This is my own signature. I have 2 of it.
Wow.
Damn good, man.
Yeah. I like that.
It's a 120 years old body with an 80 years old neck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then
cool.
I'm talking about, I have few other companies from the States that approach me about the effects. So we're still talking and let's see what happens. You know, I don't want to be jumping around. I don't want to be jumping around here and there. But I told them,
I got you.
If you guys are interested to build something for me, build something for me, and I will tell you what I need and this or that. You know, I'm looking forward to have a overdrive pedal.
Right.
3 channel. Lead.
Gotcha.
Riff, or maybe some maybe you know that thing. There's yeah.
I got you.
So let's see what happens, and then yeah. You want to play something before we leave?
That's cool. Yeah, I'll play a little something. Here, let me see here. Here, I'll give a little guitar lesson, okay? So all I'm going to show is how you play in tune with what you're playing, kind of. Okay, so me, I play an E a whole lot. I play. Okay, so then, okay, so I would play something like this, like
Yeah.
So you know that's an E, right? Let me do it again. If you're playing an A, that same would be. So there you go. You figure
it's always
like
easy to play on your own, but to play in the music, that's hard.
Right.
That's why I challenge myself to play on backing track.
Right.
Impromptu.
Exactly.
Just play any backing track and I just play, and it must sound musical, you know, because but it's important to have that kind of playing skill or skills, so that at least you know your territory that you guys are supposed to play, right? But for me, I explain to you things that I play on melody content. So things like this, Hold on a minute, give me a minute. Okay. This is very important. What the hell is this? Oh, sorry.
Wow. Yeah. Jeez, man. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You play with so much feel, man. It sounds so good.
I mean, I love to play something like this.
Oh, no problem.
Where
no problem at all.
It's difficult to play on the music and the chord changes. I don't know music, Warren. I don't know music. I don't know scales. I don't know modes. But what I play is what I learned from the heroes before. These are the cats that mold me to be who I am today.
Gotcha.
I mean, we have a lot of more space to learn, and a lot of things. That's why I have people, players like you that I can share with, and we just can share the moment. You see, this is what I do every day.
Absolutely. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like the modern music is losing its music, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like no melodies, or you know what I'm saying, or anything like that, man. Like I said, it's just all constantly moving, so it's hard to kind of feel. It's kind of hard to feel anything when everything is moving that fast. You know what I mean? And I think that's what makes the difference in the stuff that we grew up listening to compared to
kids
are listening to.
They start the music with Yahweh Malmsteen. I told them, hey man, go back to the Beatles, go back to the blues, listen to all. Suddenly you don't have to play anyway, but you have to listen. I was listening to Jackson 5 before.
And that's how.
Yeah, the Osborne brothers.
Yeah, I listen to all of them. Yeah, I still listen. Yes. Oh, yeah. I still listen to, Michael Jackson. I listen to Prince. I listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire. I listen to everything, man, because, I mean, like I said, I've just always been around music my whole life.
I'm going to share something with you again on the melodic side.
Not just
on the melodic side. I just want you to just a moment.
Okay.
Same song. You know.
Yes. Yeah, man. Jeez. Yeah, most definitely. So much. You play with so much emotion, man. It sounds so good.
Yeah.
You know, you don't hear guys play like that a lot anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything flies by so fucking fast. But jeez.
Thank you.
Man,
thanks, man. That's what I learned. That's what I learned from my heroes.
That's what
Gary Moore is one of them. Josh Lynch is one of them. Uri John is one of them. I've been playing their songs so many years. That is what I got from them until today. You know, yeah. And then the feel is always from the black blues cats. You know what I mean? So that's how I approach. Even though it's just one take playing, but that is how I approach. And then you know, I want to share something with you, Warren. Back in 1990. I think I did a lot of sessions for Malaysian industry, Indian and Singapore and Taiwan and Indonesia. Learn something from the Indian musician. You know?
Okay.
You know, when we play modern, all these shred, feel, whatever, what I come through with them is always the surface. You know, there's always deeper with them.
Right.
The real Indian musician from India.
Right.
And so good, Warren. They are so good, man.
Wow. Right. Well, they're all about. They are really.
Yeah.
They're all about their rhythm. You know what I'm saying? They're total rhythm, man. That's one thing that I have about Indonesians. You know, their rhythm is on a totally different level from everybody else, man. You know, so I think that has a lot to do with, you know, just them being so advanced in the time section of, you know, composing. You know, it's just freaking crazy, some of the rhythms they come up with. You know what I mean? To where, you know, I can understand it, but a lot of people, you know what I mean? You know, it'll take them a minute.
Definitely.
It's so intricate at times, but it sounds so
Warren,
good.
can you share with the kids what is your regime of practicing?
First and foremost, the first thing I do before I play, as far as practicing goes, is finger exercises. And I don't do anything intricate. I do something just like this for a finger exercise. It's nothing but pushing it forward. And I do this because I play a lot of legato. Okay, so my finger is nothing more than this. So here, I'll turn it up a little bit. You know what I mean? I'll just do that all the way up and down the neck. You know what I'm saying? And once I do that, then I'll stop and I'll stretch my hands. Just like when you're lifting weight. You know what I'm saying? You got to take a break and you got to stretch out a little bit. And then go back and do it. And then start working on whatever it is that you, you know, that you're working on. Now, when you're working on that, work on it for 30 minutes, get up and walk away from it. You know what I mean? Come back an hour later, work on it for 30 minutes, get up and walk away from it. And you'll be surprised how much you've advanced in whatever it is you're practicing from doing it that way. Because if you sit there for hours and hours and hours and try to learn something, you're going to get frustrated. So just when you're practicing, you know, do it for a half hour, take a break. You know what I'm saying? Take breaks.
That's good. That's good information for the kids to understand. Progress. Because some of them, you know, they ask me, teacher, how do you practice? I say, last time I used to practice hours and hours and hours and doing wrong things actually.
Right.
So when I'm supposed to go to GIT in 1980, they set me. You know? So because I have less fun money, I did not go. Wow. Because when I auditioned for them, they sent me a question, Q&A. They asked me, okay, what do you practice at home? Honestly, they asked me honestly, what do you practice at home, and what do you do? Then I just send them, oh, I practice 10 hours a day, but I do this, I do this. They say wrong. It's all wrong. So that's where I learned. They say, okay, do you practice with metronome? No, wrong. So they say, take your metronome, put it in front of you, and shuffle. You are practicing again for 10 hours to 2 hours, but you graph your practicing, meaning you play your chords, you play your, you play your scales, you play your things like that, and then you play on a metronome. That will be good for you. That's true. That's true. Hi, Donna. Wow. There's a lady drummer from the band. 40 rounds is here. Donna King. Yeah, she's here. She say hi. She's from Detroit. I'm mistaken. I mean, not Detroit. She's from stage. Awesome drummer.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah.
Okay.
What before you go to sleep? Or you're sleeping, right? Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. Okay.
No, I'm good.
What is sound to you?
Sound to me is
Meaning,
sound to me is life.
If your sound, your own tone and your sound on stage, how is it?
Oh, what? My sound is it's pretty much. I mean, it's pretty much identical. No matter what I play through, I don't really. I mean, believe it or not, it may sound like it, but I'll use like So I'll use an overdrive. Okay. I'll turn my gain back all the way to like 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So I try to balance the gain of the amp and the overdrive pedal. You know, so that you're getting clarity in your tone, and I don't use a lot of. I might put my bass or bottom. I might put that at 12 o'clock as well, but I'll turn my mids up to 2 o'clock, along with my treble at about 3. So that way, I'm always getting clarity and I can always hear myself. You know what I mean? That's just, and I've just always done it that way. As I've gotten older, I did it that way. When I was younger, I would take all the mids out of everything, so it sounded like kind of like Metallica or whatever. But as I got older and wanted to hear, I would hear the tones.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So I had to
definitely tone. Very, very important.
That's the common. And
because you can play with 1,000 effects or maybe 6, 8 or 20 cabinets, but if you don't play with your right tone, your fingers and your body, the things will never come out to the actual tone. That's why I always tell they ask me question, how can you get a sound like that? I told them it's not about the sound that I play here. It's always another 50%. 50% is the sound, 50% is you, the human, right? So someone can just play like this without even moving their fingers.
That's what I'm telling
you. They maybe use 1,000 amp to help them get out the tone. But once you see Josh Lynch play, that's another level only. He can use one effect, he can use one overdrive, maybe TS9 or something.
Right.
But the sound will come from Josh Lynch's hands is massive. You know that, right?
Right. Absolutely. And I tell people all the time, people, especially on Facebook, man, you have like some of these people that, they'll go out and buy the EVH guitar and the EVH guitar head and, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. And I'm just like, bro, you're going to sound like yourself regardless.
Yeah.
Just by stuff don't mean you're going to sound like Eddie, or whoever's product that you buy, you're not going to sound like them because you don't have their touch. You know, you don't have that. You got your own personal touch the way that your guitar sounds. I could never sound like you. You know what I'm saying? I may be able to play the you play. But I could never sound like you because I don't have your touch, and that's why. That's what makes it.
I want to share something with you about to practice individual fingers. See, the kids that always ask me about this one.
Okay.
Have you tried this one? This one? This one? Only this finger. Only this one, but it's hammer on and pull off.
Right. Because
I saw you are good at
right.
What do you call it? Legato.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to learn how to work on them fingers,
this
man.
one.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a great exercise. I might use that myself. I've never. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Wait a minute, let me see.
One more. The open ear.
Hold your.
Okay. This one.
Is it?
Yeah. It can be the other way or this way. It's the same thing.
Got
Two
you.
fingers. Two fingers, and then I will move it.
That's awesome.
From here to here. Yeah. Anyway. Just move up or down. It's up to you. I have these trigger fingers. I need to go operation. This one. When I pull up, this one is not coming up.
Oh, okay, I got you. Wow.
Yeah, you see? Yeah. Huh?
Oh, I got you. Wow.
Not coming up.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, I'm supposed to go for operation, a minor operation, the doctor say it's trigger finger.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of pain. Before I even play, I need to have a medicine for this. If not, I cannot play alone. It's painful.
Gotcha.
Now maybe because I put too much of.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, how much you've been playing for years,
13 years old.
Eventually, man, something's gonna,
But anyway, thank you so much, Warren, for your sharing. You've been a blessed for us all over Malaysia to have a great player like you to share some. I want to have it on the second one with a proper setup, with a proper end, so that I can really hear you properly, man. Seriously. But as for now, maybe at least it's something that we can talk, we can share some knowledge, some experience. You're playing, my playing, we share with the kids all over the world, all over Asia. They really want to see something that can motivate them to play, things like that. You have any words say some to share with us before we know.
Hey, all I gotta say is just, man, no matter what you're going through, just keep playing your music, man. Everything gonna work out. Just keep playing. Keep playing. And thank you for having me.
For me, man, to have you, man.
Make sure, huh? Hey, and make sure
you
start working on
it's my privilege to have you.
All right.
Okay, this one.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you. Have a good one.
Bro. See you, man. Bye-bye. Take care. Warren, thank you.
All right, man. All right. Yep.
Okay. To all sahabat-sahabat, to all good night, Donna, good night, Warren. Take care. Thank you so much. And hopefully you all can learn something by sharing with our great players. Warren Hughes is one of a great player who happened from States. He's a nice guy, very down to earth, very, very inspiring to talk with him. And it's always the best to come back again, Warren. Someday I will see you again with your new setup, with your amps, so that I can hear you loudly. Yeah. So okay, guys, tomorrow we have another great young player from Indonesia. His name is Mika Rakelo. So we shall meet up again tomorrow night. I will yeah, you can stop whenever you want, man, bro. Okay, I will continue with the song.
Ding ding, ding ding. You have 33 unread emails. Ding ding. Jadi manis ya. Ding ding. Hari ini saya nak buat satu tawaran kepada anda semua. Jom kita buat investment dengan Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala.
Okey, habis sudah satu lagi segmen bersama seorang lagi gitaris yang hebat daripada Amerika, iaitu Warren Hughes. Beliau ni seorang gitaris pemuzik yang ada endorsement juga daripada Crunch daripada stage, dan juga ada distortion pedal sendiri, ada nama beliau sendiri, dan alhamdulillah kita menjadi kawan semenjak 2-3 tahun lepas lah. So kita masing-masing berkongsi-kongsi idea, berkongsi-kongsi pendapat, dan sangat fresh. Kita punya pemikiran, tak ada dengki, khianat sama-sama sendiri, tak ada sailang sana sailang sini, masing-masing dengan cara masing-masing. Dan itulah azam saya untuk bawa player-player dunia dalam forum saya, untuk sama-sama kita boleh beri pendapat dan pandangan kita tentang muzik dan cara kita main, dan juga berkongsi bersama dengan anak-anak muda akan datang, insyaAllah. Okey, apa-apa pun saya sudahi dengan wabillahi taufik wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam hormat. Nanti tengok balik siaran ni di YouTube.